What up, peeps? Welcome to the thekisscapadespodcast. I'm your host, John Telewa, aka the Kiss Bandit. And in this show, we explore the key elements that shape our fulfilling existence. From health and well-being to financial success, meaningful relationships, and the pursuit of happiness. We cover it all. Our guests include experts, professionals, and everyday individuals who have remarkable stories to tell. Tune in to learn practical tips, gain valuable insights, and discover strategies for personal growth and transformation. Whether you're seeking to improve your health, build your wealth, enhance relationships, or find lasting happiness, we got you covered. Welcome to today's episode. So another amazing episode with a very, very special guest. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So now, before we just start it off, just tell people your name, because I don't know how to pronounce your name. Let's start with that.
My name is Teyla.
Teyla.
Yes.
Okay, so Teyla, a small intro of just what you do, kinda.
I don't really know. I just live my life. I travel. I like sports a lot. I like getting to know people and what they do and gaining wisdom from different cultures, religions, countries, things like that.
Okay, let's start it off then. Because now I think I saw one or two clips that just popped on my For You page on TikTok. And even just reaching out to you. First of all, there are some people who choose to ignore me when I reach out to them. So thank you at least for responding.
Of course. I thought it'd be interesting. So
It took a while though.
yeah, I don't really reply to people much.
But even just from your videos, I could tell you're an open-minded person, because I could see you interacting with locals and everything. And then I was like, I don't really think she would say no to a podcast. But have you done any other podcasts before?
No, I haven't. I've thought about doing other podcasts before, but I haven't done any before.
Your own personal one?
Yeah, I wanted to do my own podcast, or when I was traveling, I wanted to start asking older people questions about their life and what they want to do.
I hope you're not talking about me. Let's not just start attacking people.
I'm not attacking.
Okay, so now just how did you just get into traveling? Because I do my own personal research, and I think I tried scrolling to the bottom of just your TikTok, and then I went to Instagram.
Yeah.
But all I could find on Instagram, I think I could see a lot of soccer pictures.
Yeah.
So at first I said okay, maybe she's I get to interview a professional soccer player, and but I think now I started seeing more travel, and I guess that's something that you also do on the side. But what's the link between the two?
What, between soccer and traveling?
Yeah.
There's not really a
Or should we start with soccer?
We can start with soccer.
Okay.
If you want.
Yeah,
I'll tell you how I got into it.
Yeah.
So from a young age, I started playing football on my estate with the boys that I grew up with. And we just used to play on this little patch of grass, obviously get injuries, stuff like that. So I just grew up playing football like that. And then I didn't realise there was girls' football clubs until I was I think 13 or 14. And then at 14, I was like, let me see if I can find a girl football club that's local. Because playing with boys, I played with boys at school. I played with boys growing up, and they just don't want to pass the ball. It's always like that. They don't want to give you the ball. Or they'll tackle you really hard. So
was it because they don't think you're good enough, or they just don't want to? Or maybe they'll pass the ball to you and then,
Yeah, maybe.
Just make them lose the match now,
I think that's what they think.
There's some high stakes there, so,
Yeah, I think their ego's not letting them play with their girl. They're no.
I understand. So you get into the girls' soccer club?
Yeah, I got into girls' football about 14. Played with a club for a couple of years there, and then moved to another club, which I've recently just moved from. So I was at that club for about, I think, 7 or 8 years.
7 or 8 years?
Yeah, I stayed at that club for quite a while. Basically grew there. Went from being in the girls' team to a ladies' team. and worked my way up there. Obviously trialled at other clubs, like I trialled at QPR for a while.
Okay, hold on. Even before we proceed, because like this would have been the first question, like I would have asked, like, from which country are you from?
England.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's like where, like, also I think, like, just with clubs, they take it like really seriously, I'm guessing, right?
I think England and America both.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Actually,
'Cause,
true.
Yeah,
true.
a lot of people I know have gone to America for football.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people.
Okay, maybe because the clubs there, like, just want to scout them, and
Yeah, you
okay,
get scouted for free there.
when you work, okay, like when you're playing soccer in these clubs for, like,
Yeah.
let's say over the number of years that you've talked about, like, do they introduce like payment? Because now you just, you're there probably for practice for I don't know how long.
Yeah.
How does that work?
It depends what level you're at. If you're at a high enough level, then they start to bring in payments, or if you get to a high enough level, you don't pay. So basically, when you're at a low grassroots level, you pay subs.
You pay.
Yeah, you pay subs to play. That's how the clubs are set up. That's how referees are paid. That's how linesmen are paid. That's how management have enough money to bring in that, like, materials and stuff for what you wear and stuff like that.
And I think you know what also makes sense with that. You don't waste their time.
Yeah.
You don't waste their time because there are those people who like join a team today, you want to come for practice. Tomorrow you don't
Some
feel
people
like.
still do that though.
Even
if
after
they're
paying.
Yeah. I know, crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So you just work at like whatever level you're at. You basically pay subs until you get to a high enough level where you don't pay subs. And then when you get a level above that, that's when you can get paid per game and stuff like that.
Okay. And how many games would you be expecting now if you like on a slightly higher level?
How many games?
Yeah, like maybe, maybe you'd expect, I'm guessing now you're meeting clubs from a different part
Region.
of, what do you call it? Different part of England?
Yeah.
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 You can meet them,
Yeah.
play the match, and then after that match you get paid.
Yeah.
Or you get paid monthly. Because I'm guessing, like, how do you maintain like your upkeep now?
I think I don't get paid. I just don't pay subs. But I think people get paid per game. For example, some people won't play certain games, so then they probably don't get paid for that.
Yeah.
But I think it's per game that you get paid.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's almost like so many other different sports work like that, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And then, like, just how do you balance between the soccer, normal classes? Because you've said you started at what age? 13? Yeah. So how do you balance that with like also just
Living life.
Yeah, especially at that young age,
Yeah.
before
So when I started, I was only training once a week, and then we had games on a Sunday as well. So it was quite easy. I had trainings on Tuesday evenings. So you have the rest of the week to be studying and doing things like that. And then we have matches on Sundays. So you get Saturday to yourself.
Okay.
And then the Sunday, the game, when you're younger, the game starts early in the morning. So then by the afternoon, you have the rest of the day free to yourself.
And then also, like, just how's the education system, like, just in general in England? Because I think, like, even for us, if I'm not mistaken, like, I think our school system was adapted from you guys, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
If I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
So is it the 844, or what are the levels like? I mean, you can clearly tell I finished school a long time ago. Okay, not a long time ago, but I'm just saying, but just a while ago. But just how's the education system like right now there?
I finished school a while ago. Not
There's
as long
no
as you
way.
ago.
Do you want, hey, hold on. First of all, we said, yo, you're not taking any personal shots here. Relax. Okay.
But when I was at school, it was interesting. I felt like most people didn't want to be at school because we don't pay for our education, unlike here.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, guys, did you hear that? First of all, wait, people don't have to worry about, like,
No.
at all.
No, unless you want to go to a private school.
But the public schools,
Public
I'm
school.
guessing they're actually just good enough with everything that you need, right?
I think, yeah. But a lot of people that I was at school with did not want to be at school. So they just didn't turn up, or they messed around a lot.
So okay, I mean, because I'm just trying to put myself in those shoes. Like, when you don't want to go to school, like, ideally at that age, what were they doing then?
I don't know. It depends. Like, I think quite a few of the boys were just, I don't know. You know, when you're just a bit naughty, you don't want to be. You'd rather be smoking weed or something.
Oh, okay.
Stuff like that.
Okay. Like just the conventional stuff,
Yeah.
like teenage boys or
Yeah.
even like young boys would do.
Yeah.
But okay, that's different. So I'm just okay. When as a parent in England, what expenses would you have to think of, like when you have a kid like in school? Don't tell me you don't have to care about like paying anything. Yeah. I mean,
You're shocked.
yes.
I guess transport, but most people have a car, or you can get on a bus, which is quite cheap. School lunch, so you can either get school lunch there, where you put money on their account, and they scan their finger to use it to pay, or it can be you can make lunch for them to bring in.
Wait, is there an option for free lunch?
There is if you earn below a certain amount of money and you're a single parent. That's when you can get free lunch.
Oh, if you're a single parent.
Yeah.
Hey, the single moms in Kenya would enjoy that.
Come to England.
No, but just I think, and also that these are just some of the benefits. Like at times when I'm talking to people, like I'm always trying to tell them, like, if you go in a different country, things are completely different because like it takes like a lot of weight off your shoulder.
Yeah, definitely.
Because especially if you take care of like school fees, like I'm good.
Yeah.
I think I would. Wait, which countries pay people to actually, if you have kids?
Pay people if you have kids.
Yeah, like
you can get paid if you have kids in England, but that's if you don't work. So if you haven't
can
got
you
a job,
choose not to work?
technically, yeah.
What?
Like there's a way around the system where people
I have
choose to not work
20
and they get
children.
paid. Yeah. People do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
But then that's also like, I think that's paid by the people's
government.
taxes, I'm guessing.
Yeah, people's taxes. So people are not very happy with people that do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Are the taxes crazy?
Yeah. Taxes in England are quite
Like
high.
what percentage? 50%?
I don't know. It depends, I think, what as in on...
In general, like
In
even
general.
just, let's say, what do you call it? Like just when doing like your regular 8 to 5.
It depends how much you're earning. If you earn below £12,500, then you get taxed. You don't get taxed until you make that money. Then from the 12,500, you get taxed 20%.
Okay.
And then depending on how much you go up, like I think if you earn, there's a lot in between what I'm about to say, but if you earn, I think like 46,000 and above, you get taxed like 40 to 50%.
Ooh.
I think 50% you get taxed. Yeah.
Okay, so but I think also it makes kind of sense because now like that money goes to all the other things. Like what about medical?
We don't pay for medical either.
God. Oh my God.
I know. Yeah.
Oh my. That's a
Yeah.
beautiful country to be in.
It is, but it has downfalls.
Okay,
Like,
let's talk about
the NHS is, you
What's
get
that?
free healthcare under the NHS, and they basically cover anything that happens to you. So if you're ill, you go. If you break your leg, you go. It's all covered. Ambulances, if you call out an ambulance, it's free.
Really?
But you can wait up to like 10 hours. My friend broke her
Oh,
leg.
before the ambulance shows up.
Yeah, my friend broke her leg and they said you have to wait 9 hours. So we had to throw her into a car.
And 9 hours too much. And she's in pain, I'm guessing.
Yeah, screaming.
Oh, yeah.
But whereas here, you call out an ambulance, you have to pay what, 4,500?
Yeah,
Something
I think entry level 4-5.
Yeah.
Actually 4,000, I think, from like the ones that I know.
Yeah,
You're good.
so you're paying out that, but then it's guaranteed it's going to come.
Yeah,
You know what
they're
I
coming
mean?
immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas in England, you can have, like I know people that have had really bad things happen or they have like cancer and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then NHS don't take you seriously. That's the issue.
Mm.
Nothing's taken seriously. I've gone to them before about issues and you have to wait months just for them to have a
Approval process.
Yeah,
Or?
you just have to, like, if they want to speak to you, you have to wait, say, a few months to have a phone call with them.
Okay, and that's a bit unfortunate.
Yeah.
But I think it's also like just a good thing to know that it's there.
Yeah.
Because I'm guessing like also a lot of other people like still benefit from it.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I think medical is the one of the things that even like in kind of like our country can wipe your account clean.
Yeah.
Because I cannot imagine if you have medical and then maybe you still have like, now your school fees.
Yeah.
And of course, our transport, I don't think it's cheap anymore. It used to be cheap, but now I think it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
How's the bus transportation? Like how much would you pay like in general, like in a week?
I think it's it depends where you're coming from, obviously.
Yeah.
But I think I lived like a 30-minute walk from my school. And I think it was like £2 something.
Okay.
I don't know how much that is, like
£2, that's...
bob?
No. Oh, maybe 300?
300.
400
Yeah.
maybe. Okay, close.
Something like
close
that.
enough though.
But
Okay.
it's like, I think that a day. I just walked every day. So.
Okay. But when you're a student, you have the options to do like the McDonald's jobs or those entry-level jobs to make some extra cash. Is it possible?
Yeah, it is possible, but you have to be 16 to start working legally.
16 is fair.
I started working at 14.
14.
Or 13, yeah.
But you earn money, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just guessing the best thing about this is like at 14, you're also already learning about personal responsibility and budgeting.
Yeah.
So by the time you get to 20, like you're
fine.
way much wiser in how you use kind of your money,
100%.
right?
I think that's why like I find it easier to travel now. Like being in Kenya and living here.
Because at 14, you're already like handling money and working and understanding like, if I overspend this.
Yeah.
Okay, and then how's the culture there? Like when you start working like that, do your folks continue giving you money, or they're like, you're working, so just go work, make some money, do what you need to do?
I think people here assume that most white people get given money by their parents.
Oh,
because I've had a lot of people since I've been here saying like, oh, your parents pay for you to come out here, things like that.
I can explain why.
Okay, explain.
White people are very good with money. Let's start with that. Something called like trust fund, life insurance, all those things are always put in place, and not necessarily just they throw money at you, but they always have like systems in place so that by the time, let's say you turn 25, 26 there's something that was set aside, and maybe like even probably, what do you call it? Compounding interest and just accumulating, so that it's just a way to
have a foundation.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish I had that.
Yeah.
For crying out loud.
But I don't think.
But what's this situation then?
Yeah.
Like, how does it happen? That's me just thinking.
Yeah, that's how your point of view is. That's how you see it. Trust funds aren't a thing anymore. Like when you, from my age, if you're any younger than me, you don't get trust funds. And your trust fund, the government give you a random amount of money. Some people could give in like £10,000. Some people can get given £100. And then your parents, it's up to them if they want to put money in for you to have when you're 18. So when you're 18, that's when you receive it.
Yeah.
Some people I know got like £100 in their trust fund and that was it.
Wait, 100 from who? Like that's what
the government.
The disrespect.
Yeah. And then some people get thousands, so
I just go buy some Air Force Ones and a burger and just keep it moving.
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, but you, okay, that's why I was asking that question. So parents stop kind of giving you money at 14 because you can, anything a 14-year-old would need,
you're paying
I
for
think it's kind of something you can afford.
Yeah. And I think when you're 14, you kind of would just spend it on going to see your friends or
there's
food.
Yeah. There's really nothing expensive that you actually have to purchase.
Exactly.
If a 14-year-old is trying to buy a car now, that's just a whole different conversation.
And almost illegal, so.
Oh, yeah. At what age do people start driving?
17. Yeah.
Might as well just do it at 14 there. Might as well just do it at 14.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's interesting as well. And then also like another thing I wanted to confirm about, like, okay, if you start like driving, I don't know how you guys pay your insurance for the car. Is it monthly and is it expensive? Is it like ours?
Let me tell you, it is expensive.
It is.
So expensive.
How crazy are we talking about?
Like, I started driving when I was 18. I'd been driving for 2 years. And my car insurance per year was still £2,200.
2002. Oh, wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah. And I've been driving for 2 years. No crashes, nothing.
Okay.
And it's still
that's that. But do they spread it out? You kind of like pay monthly?
Yeah, you can. If you pay monthly, it's more money.
Oh, so it could be.
So it could be 2,600. Say.
Oh yeah, because I'm also guessing not everybody would have that cash upfront, right?
Yeah.
Are you given what do you call it? payment options. Like you can pay after every 6 months, 2 months.
Yeah, I think
You
usually
can pick.
it's between you pay every month or you pay straight up for the
Oh,
year. Yeah.
okay. Because in Kenya, we kind of like, you can actually pay 2 or 3 installments, just depending on the insurance person you took or the company.
Yeah.
You can actually even just pay monthly if you want.
Yeah.
You can just spread it out however you're comfortable with,
Yeah.
but still maintain the same rate. It won't change. So I
Yeah.
guess that's where like now it becomes a bit tricky. Okay, so now of course you're a teenager, you're working and everything.
Oh.
And then where does the travel come in? Where do you get this like just interest to start traveling? And at what age?
I don't actually know what age it came into play. I knew I did not enjoy school. I didn't want to go to college, but then I saw everyone else was going to college, so I was like, oh, I'll just go to college.
Okay.
So I went to college and spent 2 years studying there, finished that, and I was like, I do not want to be doing this 9 to 5 life at all. I was like, this is the last thing I want to do with my life. So I was like, let me try and work out what to do. So I started working, and I was like, let me save some money up, and then let me go to, say, Thailand for a couple of months. I'll book a return flight so I know that I've got enough money saved. Like it will cover how long I'm there for.
You were able to save this just on your own?
Yeah.
What?
I've never been given money by my parents.
Wait, so the jobs you were doing is what, like, what
Yeah.
kind of jobs were you doing?
So
were you selling Rolexes? Like, what was
one of
going
my
on?
jobs, my first job was when I was 14,
Yeah.
was when I was working as I was selling glasses. So
What kind
like
of
this-
glasses? Like
bifocals, optical glasses, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, but these ones they can actually cost like crazy
Yeah.
money depending on what somebody wants, right?
exactly. And depending on your lenses and stuff like that. So I'd done that for a few years.
Okay.
And even at that age, I started saving. So like if I was earning, say, I think I was earning like £80 a day.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Saying what? Wait,
As an optician.
Hold on. Hey, say that again. How much per day? I'm going to England to sell glasses, guys. Wait, you said £80 per day.
Yeah.
Wait, what kind of glasses were you selling?
They didn't have
that's
drugs in them. They were just glasses. There was no...
So you getting paid commission, or that's just the standard rate they would pay you depending on the hours you work in
Yeah,
a day?
it's just hourly pay. You get an hourly pay.
Also, you can choose whether you want to work less, but if you push it to the max, you get the £80.
Yeah, like usually you'd work... I don't even remember what hours I worked. I think I started at like 8 a.m. So I used to open the shop and then finish at like, I think 5.
Oh, so you
So
just go in like an 8 to 5
Yeah,
then
basically.
actually.
But I'd only work on Saturdays when I was younger because I had school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, true. Makes sense.
So £80 a day is a lot, but when you're earning £80 a week, considering how expensive everything is, you're not earning much. You know what I mean?
Okay. True.
Yeah.
It's like a balance. There's
Yeah.
a balance strikes in
Exactly.
there. And then like when you're making that money, how do you save? Like, can you open an account when you're that young, or you're just putting it under the mattress or shoebox?
You can open an account at, I think 14.
At 14?
I think so. I think that's when you can open a bank account, yeah.
Yeah.
I did open one, but I was getting paid, I think, cash at that point.
Okay.
So I was just saving it all up,
Oh, okay.
putting it in my room.
So when they pay you, like, okay, and I'm just asking, I don't mean to, just be too intrusive, right? When they're paying you such cash at 14, are taxes included? Are you like included in the system where they pay you?
You're meant to be.
Oh, you're meant to?
Yeah. You're
Okay.
meant to be included in it. But then at that age, I didn't even know that taxes were a thing. So I was just like taking the cash.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm guessing like even like most people who like would hire younger people, they would tell them like, I'd be able to just give you cash.
Yeah.
Because we don't have to put it like, and that's like a really nice way of even like just, making young people just be more responsible.
Yeah.
Because now you understand, like, probably by the time you're 18, understand when you walk in here, we have to include you like in a tax bracket or something.
Yeah. I think when I started growing up, that's when I started putting it into my bank. And then you have to think, am I going to get taxed on this? But obviously you can't get taxed until you earn
Or like
over 12,500.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's when they start taxing you.
Okay. Now this makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I understand. So you can Okay, but it's legal to make whatever amount of money you want. Like even just doing like, what do you call it? Like odd jobs. As long as, it's not above 12,000, you don't necessarily have to pay tax.
Yeah, you don't have to pay tax, but you're still meant to have it written down or have an accountant that keeps an eye on what you're earning.
Or saying,
the government still track what you're
okay,
earning.
they'll track, but you don't have to pay.
Yeah, you don't have to pay until you.
I mean, that's fair enough. I think I'd rather just keep on making like my money even as I'm young, and also prepare like kind of like to a certain age, like knowing that if I cross this amount of money, now this is how much I'm supposed to start paying.
Yeah, but even then they start. They, like when I was earning before I came to Kenya, they still taxed me per week, even if I wasn't going to earn over the threshold. Like because I didn't work, say, 12 months of the year. I only worked a few months of the year.
Okay.
But they still tax you however much they think you're going to earn. So if they think I'm going to earn 24,000, say, they tax me how much they think I'm going to be earning. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I understand because now like they can't keep track with everyone who's like, so they'll just say like, let's estimate it at this amount. But also again, I think fortunately or unfortunately, as much as that happens, the people who like now require more help, or like if it's the government assistance thing, like they get to benefit from that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's get back to, traveling. So now you've been saving up and everything, and then you decide to go to Thailand for months. And when you're doing this, like, what are your parents saying? Or, siblings?
They don't really care.
What do you mean they just don't care? Like, there's no way you're just walking out of my house if you're my kid and you're just saying, I'm going to another country and then that's just it.
I think white parents, not all of them, but most of them are very laid back.
Oh, really? Like whatever you want to do, you just go do?
Yeah, basically. Like from, I think 16, I had a lot of freedom. At 17, I went on holiday on my own to Spain.
Wait, what?
I went to Spain on my own for my 17th birthday. Yeah. And they were like, okay.
But that's what I'm always talking even about. Like, maybe it's just our way of like maybe parenting that also makes some of us like maybe not responsible at an early age, because we think probably until I get to like my early 20s, that's when now I should start, maybe in uni or campus, that's when now you start to think about responsibility, when somebody in a whole different country, they started at like 14. So like, it's kind of like we're a bit, immature, if I must say, until a slightly later age, which is unfortunate, but hopefully we change. But that makes more sense. Okay, so now you definitely wake up, there you are, you go to Thailand for a couple of months. And how's that process then? Were you below 20 or over 20 when you went to Thailand? Like 18?
Yeah, I think 18 I was when I first...
That's madness.
Yeah, when I first went to Thailand.
Sheesh. I think a Kenyan, now typical Kenyan, even going to 18, like when going to coast like Diani, your parents are worried, like, yo, are you okay?
And they call you every minute.
Exactly. If you need anything, but then that makes a lot of sense. So how's the experience in Thailand and how you just stay there? How do you just figure out like what to do, where to stay? And even interacting with people there. So you go alone?
I went with my best friend.
Okay.
Because she wanted to travel as well. So we both worked together. We were both chefs. Yeah.
Wait, why did we skip this part? Okay, should we go back to this part, or let's go to travel and then we'll tell me about like, just the cooking part.
Yeah. So I'm carrying on with travel for now, or I go talk about being a chef.
Nah, guys, listen. No, we have time. Listen. Okay. Talk about being a chef and then
go to travel.
Because that's when you bumped into your friend, I'm guessing. And
I met my friend at college, football. Okay. We became friends at football there, And then I got the job being a chef. And then they were like, oh, do you have anyone else that could be a chef? And I was like, yeah, my friend. And she's still a chef now. She's been a chef for like 4 years now.
Wait, what kind of food were you cooking? Like
different foods, steaks, burgers. I've done a lot of different desserts.
Yeah.
Fish and chips, English.
Oh, okay. Standard, standard.
Kebabs, things like that. Yeah.
So this is at a restaurant?
Yeah.
Okay.
Restaurant. It was quite a posh restaurant.
Yeah. So you can actually cook 5-star meals.
I don't know. I don't enjoy cooking anymore.
What?
I think when you become a chef, it's like you lose your
Oh,
joy
it's
doing
not
it.
even passion
No.
anymore because it was just
'Cause you have to do
every
it.
single day.
Yeah.
It was compulsory,
Yeah.
kinda.
Basically.
Ah, okay. So you don't cook anymore like that?
Not really, no.
What?
Yeah, I just can't be bothered.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, like I can cook, but I just
I mean,
choose
if I
not
was
to.
your friend and we're never talking again, I'd be like, I haven't lost much though. She doesn't cook anyway, so
Yeah.
there's nothing that I'm losing out on.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
okay, so a friend, you both working the same restaurant or different restaurant?
Both worked at the same restaurant, yeah.
Okay.
Worked next to each other behind the cooking foods together, stuff like that. And then I did not enjoy being a chef. So, because the hours were horrible. It was like 12-hour shifts every day. You leave work at, say, 12 p.m. because you close. And then you have to wake up the next day for a shift in the morning.
Okay.
You're tired. It's hot in the kitchen. You're not, like, the pay was okay, but it wasn't worth the stress of being a chef.
Okay.
So I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. I left her in the kitchen. She still is a chef now.
So she enjoys it? Or?
Yeah, she really enjoys. She enjoys being under pressure, whereas me, I just want to be chilling.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not doing this. And then I decided to be a fundi. So
Okay. Tell us more. Tell us more.
So I just worked on building sites for a few years, basically carrying materials.
You're lying. That's not possible.
Everyone's so shocked when I say this. They're like,
wait,
girl.
I actually thought you were joking when you said
I'm
it.
not joking.
Wait.
I'm being serious.
So like a construction site?
Yeah.
There is no way.
Yeah.
Were you the only lady who was there?
Yeah.
Clearly,
Yeah.
yes. And I'm sure guys kept on asking, like, why? We could do anything else.
Yeah. And I was like, I just enjoy it. It keeps
So
you
why
fit.
though? Why?
It keeps you so healthy and fit, constantly carrying metal sheets or plasterboard that's bigger than me.
That's every person's nightmare. Even people who go to the gym, they're just like, should I go to the gym? But
Yeah, and imagine I used to do that 8 hours a day and then go to the gym straight from work.
No. Now listen, I'll tell you what I don't understand.
Yeah.
You just said like the shifts in the kitchen
Or too much.
Were too much. And then you pick a job that actually now needs pressure and actually a lot of physical. Okay, interesting. And I think that now would take me to the video that I saw on TikTok where you're helping that guy to do the construction of like
building his
so
house.
that was just child's play. When you see him do that, you're just like, no,
Yeah,
this
I was like,
is just...
this is so cool. Let me just help you.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go to construction. That's just people will just say it's a lie, actually.
Yeah, I know. No one believes me. Even in my country, everyone's like, you work on a construction site. I'm like, yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, let's assume you're telling the truth and go on with the story, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do the construction thing, and then who suggests to who, like, we should go to Thailand, to you and your friend?
I suggested to my friend because
Okay.
I'd always wanted to travel, but I didn't know how to make it happen.
Okay.
So I was like, do you want to... She wanted to be an accountant. She'd done accountancy, maths, stuff like that. So I was like, do you want to travel? I really want to travel the world and see... Like, I feel like there's so much more out there, and we're just in this little area in our own box. And she was like, yeah, why not? So as soon as we finished college, we worked, saved up, and then I was like, let's book a flight. We booked a flight, a return flight. So we went for 2 months the first time we went.
2 months is a lot.
Yeah. It's a lot when you haven't been away for long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially like, if you're not the kind of person who used to travel.
Yeah. Like I'd only been on holidays before this. I hadn't traveled.
On holidays, what do you mean by?
Like just like either a family holiday or I just book a week away somewhere with a hotel.
Oh, okay.
You don't explore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and then I was like, let's just book flights. We booked flights and then we're counting down the days. And then both got our stuff together, left. And then, ended up traveling for 2 months, which was amazing.
So for the 2 months, what are you doing in Thailand?
For the 2 months, getting a tan, sunbathing every day, meditating, doing yoga, reading, just living life how it should be.
Wow. Listen, that just sounds like something. That sounds like something nice. I mean, and then now, of course, so would you say like now just the visit to Thailand is what like actually introduced you now to explore different places.
Yeah, definitely.
So now, how many other countries do you go to, or what was the next, because after the 2 months you go back to England?
Yeah, the 2 months I went back to England, actually I didn't work for a while, and then I went on like 4 holidays, because I still had money from how long I'd been working before.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I think I spent £1,000 in the 2 months I was there. That's covered, everything's
covered. So it's not expensive at all?
Not if you live...
Oh, just within, like, just...
Yeah, like I was in hostels, we'd eat like, I don't know, noodles for lunch, or like toasties. They have really
just
good toasties.
Cutting costs.
Yeah, just cutting costs, basically.
Okay.
So it was affordable if you're doing it in an affordable way. You know what I mean?
And I think the other thing that a lot of people take it for granted, I think especially like when you're young, you can do like all that, because like even if I sleep just... or if I couch surf on someone's house, like I'm good. I'll wake up in the morning, shower, grab a snack and keep it moving. Like you just need like the minimal things possible to just survive. So I think, in fact, to give me a hostel in Thailand, I'm good. So how much was like a hostel in Thailand? How much?
I think it varies from like £5 a night, which is like 1,000 bob, I think.
Yeah.
To
what kind
£10 a night.
£10 a night. Yeah. What kind of amenities are there?
They're really nice.
Everything you need.
Yeah. Like, obviously, working showers. Some of them supply soap and stuff like that. Most of them have pools. I really like when it's hot to get in a pool. So I go to places that have a good pool.
Okay.
It was just like the people that hosted it are really nice. You meet a lot of other people and get to learn about their lives.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it had a lot of things that...
But £1,000 for 2 months, that's... Hey, I would do it. I would do it. And it just makes sense. Okay, so you go back home.
I go back home, I work again for a little bit on a building site. Save up, because I hadn't worked for a bit, which is hard to live in England and not work. Because everything costs so much money. Went on a few holidays and then worked again, saved up again, booked another flight. Construction? Yeah.
How well is construction paying?
It's good. Like, really? I was doing the lowest paid job and I was making £120 a day.
£120 a day?
Yeah.
How many days in a week?
5, 6, depends.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. No, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So you can actually just plan for something financially. I think that's the best thing. And also, like, just even to add on that, would you say in general, is it hard to get like a job that would give you money in England? Like, can you wake up and say, like, today I'm trying to make X amount of money, or this month, and it would be hard for you to get a job?
It depends what qualifications you have and your
mindset. If you're not choosy.
If you're not choosy, I think you can. If you passed school and you got okay grades, then you can go and work in a, say, like a Quick Mart, and you get like £12 an hour, which is...
And you can work a maximum of what's the reasonable hours you can do?
40 hours a week, so 8 hours a day.
8 hours a day? So
you're earning quite good money.
More than £150?
Yeah, you can.
What?
Like, it just depends on how much you want to work. If you want a work-life balance, you're going to work less.
Of course.
But if you're saving up to do something, you'll work more hours.
But at least you have that option.
Yeah.
Okay, then that's good.
Yeah.
But you can't say, like, you can wake up and just say, like, I can't get a job or something to do.
Some people do struggle. I think now it's getting harder to get jobs. Some people do struggle to get jobs. But I think if your mindset is that I'm going to get a job, no matter what, you'll get a job. You'll ask around, you'll go to places, you'll go with your CV.
Yeah.
You'll ask people who have jobs and ask them if they need people. Like, there's ways around it.
Plus, if you don't get, the government will take care of you. Hey.
There's always a way.
That's an option.
Yeah.
So now we'll get back to that. But like, if you're not getting, like, let's say you don't have a job, right? Or you haven't found the decent one that you want, and maybe the government is coming in with the assistance. How much roughly would they give you?
It depends. It's not much money. And it depends if you have kids. If you have kids that are under 18 and they haven't got someone that's supplying money for them or school fees or any like things they need for school, then they can pay, I don't know how much they pay up to, maybe £500 a month, I think. A month.
Oh, okay. Then you definitely still need to do some things on the side.
Yeah, you still need to do things, because if you're, say, rent for 2-bedroom where I live is about £1,200 a month.
Ooh.
And that's not with bills.
Minus utilities.
Yeah, so you need to pay bills, you need to pay for gas, electric, water, things like that.
Wait, that's the standard rent? £1,000?
It depends which area. If you go up north, it's cheaper. If you go into London, it's more expensive. If you go outside of London, it gets a bit cheaper, but it's still expensive down south.
Okay, so towards London, how much are we talking about?
It's quite a lot of money.
2,000, 3,000?
I live like an hour on a train from London.
An hour?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's 1,000.
Oh, and it's 1,000. Ooh.
Yeah. For a 2-bed.
Yeah. Okay, so now when you visit a country like Kenya and then you estimate, like, you look at how much you're paying and then you're like, you convert it to Kenya shillings.
Yeah.
You see where you can be able to live with that kind of money.
Yeah, definitely.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. So back to, like, you're back, you're doing the construction and everything.
Again. And then I was like, let's go again. And my friend was like, yeah, let's go. So we go back to Thailand, but we have, I think, 4 other friends wanted to come this time. So we book a whole group trip. And we all fly out. We travel around Thailand together. But obviously we had already been around Thailand, so we knew everywhere, and we were like taking them to places that we knew, where to go, what hostels are the best.
Much easier right now.
How to get around cheapest, stuff like that. And then after that, they were like, oh, I think they wanted to go somewhere else in Thailand that I didn't want to go. Because I like islands, and I like beaches, I like hot weather. I don't like cities so much.
I love the hot weather. I even jog during that. Like even today when I was telling you about the run, it's because I just wanted to go and feel like I'm exhausting my body. But unfortunately, there was no sun today, but that's my vibe. I like hot weather.
Yeah. So I didn't want to go up to the cities that I'd already been in, because I don't like cities that much. So I was like, why don't we just go to Malaysia? So then me and my friend had met people when we travelled a few months before.
Yeah.
And he was in Malaysia at the time. So he was like, oh, you should come and travel around Malaysia with me. So then we met up with him, travelled around Malaysia, explored Malaysia for a bit. And then we were like, oh, should we just go to Bali for a little bit? So we went back to Bali. We spent, I think, 2 weeks in Bali, and then came to the end of our trip because we booked a return flight because we had a concert that we needed to be back for.
Okay, what concert are we talking about?
Adele.
Oh,
my favourite singer.
Yeah, okay. Understandable. Now I wouldn't miss that as well.
Exactly. And I had a holiday booked, I think. So I was like, I wanted to extend my flight. I was like, I can't miss Adele, and I cannot miss these holidays. So I came back, worked again. That's when I started getting into the job I do now, website designing.
Oh, wait, you're a website designer?
Yeah.
Hey, listen. I respect it. I respect how you're moving. So you work remotely with your guests, with your clients. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So before I came to Kenya in December. So I've been here for a while now.
Okay. But how did you pick Kenya? Was Kenya the first African country?
Yeah. Actually, no. I've been to Egypt, but just for a holiday. I hadn't travelled. So Kenya's the first proper African country, but because a friend of a friend saw that I travelled a lot, who's in the back, and she...
Your friend at the back?
Yeah, my friend at the back.
Just Miss Anonymous.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she saw that I travelled a lot. So she was like, oh, like, you travel a lot, why don't you come to Kenya? So I was like, okay.
How did the two of you know each other then?
Through... Fadia, how do you even explain?
Do you want to explain? Dear friend, your microphone is on. Do you want to explain?
Yeah.
So how do you meet?
My sister's sister-in-law. She was my sister's sister-in-law's friend.
Yeah. So I was with her. I don't know how to explain it. But she was at my house. And then
England?
Yeah, in England. And then a FaceTime comes through from her. And then we became friends.
Ooh.
So then she followed me on Instagram, Snapchat, saw that I travelled like that. And then that's how she was like, oh, come to Kenya. And I was like, okay. And at that time, we were down by the coast. And I loved living by the beach. Yeah. So I was like, oh my God,
coast is nice, right?
Yeah, it's so nice. So I was like, yeah, let me come. So we spent a couple of months, I think 2 months I spent in Kenya.
At the coast?
Yeah, at the coast.
Where
First time I came.
Which was your based spot that you just realized, like, this is Diani or Tamu?
It was Kikambala sides.
Where is that?
What do you want to explain?
Is Kikambala towards Diani or
No.
towards Nyali?
You pass Nyali, you pass Mtwapa. It's in between Mtwapa and Kilifi.
Or in
The
between?
other side.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Mombasa.
actually okay.
Yeah.
Get you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I spent 2 months there, and I was like, this is amazing. I was learning from her mum about all like different herbal things, all the plants in her garden that she had that were like helps with different things. And in England, you don't have herbal stuff like that.
Yeah.
Everything's been messed
Just
with,
normal
chemicalized.
pharmaceuticals that you can. Yeah.
And I hate medicine
Mm.
like that. So
I
then
don't like medicine
Yeah,
as well.
exactly. I came here and I was like, this is so cool.
Mhm.
I love this so much. I was climbing up palm trees.
I know that's such
It's
those such white things to do because you would never find me. First of all, even with the herbs, if you show me any herbs right now, I'd just assume you're trying to poison me. So I'd just be like, no way, you take first the herbs until I see you taking them. That's when I'm taking them. But it's also like, I think a traveler's mindset because everything you want to learn everything, right?
Yeah.
So, okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I was just intrigued. So I wanted to learn about all of that. Just living by the beach was just amazing.
Yeah.
Like when you wake up and you have breakfast and your view is the beach.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But also like another thing that I'm always, now we'll get back to that, but another thing I'm always asking people who travel like constantly, I mean, how do you also just deal with the constant travel and knowing like the people that you actually love, you've left them behind, the environment you grew up around, you leave everything behind and just like, I believe people who do that like are just special because even for me, I can try like 2-3 weeks, but then I'm always like, I still miss like an environment that I'm already used to.
Yeah, I think you have to have a very strong heart and you have to live through having deep relationships and not deep attachments to people.
What does that
Because
mean? You need to explain that.
If you have a deep relationship with someone, you have so much love for them, you enjoy your time with them, you appreciate your time with them. If you have an attachment to them, you're always going to miss them and you need them.
Yeah.
You're not like, if you need someone, it's usually not healthy. If you're relying on someone.
I'm still trying to understand this. Like, but you know why? Because I'm just putting myself in my shoes. Like, even at times, even if I'm not seeing my friends, but you can't just convince me to like just move from like, let's say Nairobi, even to Mombasa and just to stay there for like, let's say even 6 months.
Yeah.
You couldn't pay me to do that.
Really?
Yes. You couldn't just because I'm so used to, but that's what I'm saying. There are some few people that I've met and I'm always just curious because I ask them like, how do you do it? Because even if I'm not close, like let's say to my mom, I don't want to believe like I'd be like just in a whole different country before, like,
Yeah.
I just want to know that I'm kind of like close.
Yeah. It is difficult, definitely. Like I miss my mum so much. I've been here for I think nearly 7 months now.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's the longest I've been away. Other than that, it was
Or
just
in
2
any
months.
other country.
Yeah. This is the longest I've been in any country now. But I think like I miss people, but it's not going to hold me back from doing what I want to do. Like I want to travel, I want to explore.
When you miss them, do you feel sad? I'm just trying to figure out, like, you're not a psychopath. Let's start with that.
Maybe I am.
We have to establish something, first of all, because we're like, hey, you can't just be that heartless. You just walk away from people that you like and love and, like, because also now let's assume, and why I'm always talking about such things, like, let's say even in Thailand, you form connections there.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a favorite food joint you normally go to eat, somebody you'll bump into when you're going at the beach.
Yeah.
A certain time when you're doing probably your yoga, people you meet on a regular. And then, after the 2 months, you really have to say goodbye because probably you might not even see them again.
Yeah, that happens every time I travel.
Does it make you feel sad?
Yeah, it
Do
makes
you
you
cry?
feel sad. Yeah, I do cry.
Okay, then that's okay. Then you're normal. You're normal person.
Yeah, it's okay to feel sad as long as you don't hold on to the emotion for too long.
Yeah.
Otherwise, then you're just dwelling on your past.
True. And also, like, we also have to come into terms, like, just growing up means you'll have to just keep an open mind for new experiences.
Yeah.
Because that's just life. Because I'm just guessing, like, let's just say, even if you're used to being around the people you like, let's say maybe you want to start your own family.
Yeah.
then that would still mean that you'll move probably somewhere,
Yeah.
maybe,
Where's best for them?
yeah,
Yeah.
depending on what hobbies they want, what weather works for them, what job you get.
Yep.
So, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kudos to that, first of all. You
Yeah.
know. Okay,
It is
so
hard.
now, okay, you're in Kenya for a
Yeah.
couple of months,
Yeah.
but compared to other countries, what
Mm-hmm.
makes you want to stay in Kenya for that long?
I think firstly the connections I've formed, like my friend's mum is literally like my mum. She sees me as her own daughter now. So it's like I have two families. I have a family here.
Yeah.
I have a family in England.
Yeah.
So the first time I came, I formed such a close connection with my friend and her family.
Yeah.
So it felt like I had family here.
Yeah.
Obviously, I enjoyed the weather a lot more than England's weather.
I hear the weather is crap in England.
Oh my God, it's so depressing.
I hear it's horrible.
So depressing.
Actually, it's one of the things that depresses people who are not from that country. When they come to visit, they're like,
Yeah.
yo, I just don't know what to do.
Yeah. It's like, it's just, unless it's summer, and sometimes we don't even get a nice summer. It's maybe a month of some sun, some rain. But it's just grey. It's so dull. It's grey, it's raining. In the winter, it's cold. It's freezing.
I can't do it.
Minus 5 degrees when you're walking to school. Yeah. And your fingers are going to fall off. It's like, it's just not good.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed the weather here. So yeah.
The food?
The food. I love the food here.
What food do you like?
My favourite food is maharagwe and nazi
Really?
and chapati.
And chapati. Oh, yeah.
I love
Because,
chapati so much.
coast chapatis are the best.
Yeah. And her mum's chapatis are the best too. So
Everybody says their mom's chapatis are the best. Come on. It's blasphemy if
but
you
it's
don't
good
say
when
your
it
mom's.
has layers, papery layers. That's how you know.
Oh, yeah. No,
You've
that's
hit the
true.
spot.
That's true. So
Yeah.
that's kind of like, I think that's kind of like a coast or, oh, no, wait. Who has the best chapatis? Hold on.
Who?
You said what?
I said my mom.
Okay, let's rank. Let's rank 3 chapatis in different places in Kenya.
Juma's chapati.
Who's that?
Yeah, our friend's chef.
Don't say your mom again. You need to chill. Okay, we know she makes nice chapatis. So where's your friend from? Coast?
Oh.
No. I mean, we're talking to you at the background. You know
Oh,
that,
sorry.
right?
Yes.
From the coast, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So coast, they do know how to make like nice chapati. That's for sure. I don't know what they include in the. What do they? Or is it a secret recipe? What do they include in the chapos that makes them so special?
No, they just knead them until they're soft, and the way you fold them before you roll it out matters.
That's what makes them taste different.
Yeah, it's like the texture is perfect, the taste is good, a good balance of salt.
Listen, you guys haven't tasted my chapatis. Let's just
Oh,
start with
no.
that. Yeah, she's like, oh no.
Don't give us food poisoning.
I don't think I'm
Yeah,
interested.
I don't even think the shape would be chapati shapes. It'll be a whole-
Triangles.
Yeah.
It'll be a blob of onga.
Yeah.
I think Coast make some of the best chapatis, and then I think where else? I think Somali chapatis are not bad, or is it naan? They don't
Those
make
are
chapos.
anjeras.
Oh, those are anjera. No, that's Ethiopian.
But Somalis also have that.
Anjera.
Like
Oh.
chapati type, but like salty.
Okay, then that we can't categorize like as the same taste. It's
Yeah.
still nice, but it's not like the chapati. Where else do they make nice chapatis? Don't think in Central they make nice chapos. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, guys.
I don't think they do.
Actually think, okay, I would rank Coast as the best chapati.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's why now the maragwe nazi comes in as well. That's for breakfast, you can have that. You can have
have
it
it
for
whenever.
lunch, and you can have it for
I
dinner.
was having it 3 times a day at one point.
3 times
Yeah.
a day.
The way I
Oh
was
my
obsessed.
god! And if it was finished,
Uh-huh.
oh my god! Whoever finished it is on Taylor's bad books.
Yeah.
So you still have to just save something for her.
You don't eat, only her.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. So okay, that's your favorite meal. Anything else?
I just like all foods here.
What do you think about ugali?
Ugali. It's okay. It's good for the gym.
No, I'm not talking about the gym. I mean, let's not get
You're
to
on about
what.
for taste.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste like that much. Like, it's okay. If you have it with like skooma and stuff like that, it's nice.
Or something else to add
Yeah.
the flavor.
Yeah.
So would you like it with like stew or with
Yeah, I'd
skooma?
have
What
it
makes
with-
sense to you?
Usually I'd have it with like spinach, boga, different
Okay.
things like this.
But that's actually eat a lot of healthy meals, right? Do you
Yeah.
eat any fast food?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Like,
And
If I go out with friends and they want to eat, then I might have some, but I avoid it. I don't like eating
okay, I also don't like
processed foods.
I don't like I'm always telling people like the worst part is like when you have friends who that's all they want to eat. So anytime you find
Yeah.
yourself in a situation and you're hungry, it's the only food that's available. I'm
Yeah.
like, so I just prefer making like even food to have it on my fridge, knowing that if I need to eat something in a
Yeah.
hurry, I'll just heat it
Yeah.
up and then eat and bounce.
Yeah.
Okay, also another thing, just what else would you say you'd like about Kenya? Forget about the food. What experiences are more memorable to you?
What experiences?
Yeah.
I think my training at the moment, because I train 5 times a week.
Oh yeah, because even like today you said you said I'll have to go to the gym.
Yeah.
Then maybe we can talk afterwards.
Yeah.
So how important is working out for you? Because like for my running, I can say like it helps me like, just keep my mind at ease. Even if I'm stressed, if I just go and do like a quick run,
Yeah.
I'm good. So what does training do for you?
Um,
Or is it physical appearance?
both. I think all of it, mental, physical, everything. I always want to keep in shape.
Mm-hmm.
It's obviously very good releasing endorphins and
Yeah.
chemicals that you need to be happy. I just enjoy like the discipline of it, pushing yourself.
Mm.
You know what I mean? When you push yourself hard and you feel like you've done something, and when your body feels physically fit. If there was a zombie apocalypse, I feel like I'd be fine.
You'd be good.
Yeah.
You'd be good. So
So-
do you work on weights mostly or?
I used to do weights only,
Mhm.
and then football 3 times a week. So I do weights in the gym,
Mhm.
football Tuesday, Thursday, Sundays.
Mhm.
But now I do boxing.
Do
Well,
boxing as
yeah.
well?
I do boxing 5 times a week. Yeah,
The hell are you training for at this point?
we'll see.
Hey, the
We'll see.
apocalypse, the apocalypse.
The apocalypse.
Oh, nice. But also like that part of like just even when you say like mental health, because that's always like a conversation that, I pick up on my podcast
Yeah.
and like even a lot of people just talk about it. Like what exactly does that mean to you?
I think when I was younger, I used to struggle with mental health a little bit.
Now explain.
Just like I feel like I don't know if it's most people, but I feel like you go for an age where you feel you take people's opinions in too much. Like what everyone thinks about you defines everything.
Who you are.
Yeah, it defines who you are, and you take it in so much to the point where you're not happy with yourself. You're not comfortable with who you are. So I struggled like that, and as I've grown up, I feel like I've gained a lot more wisdom, and I feel like people's opinions don't matter to me anymore.
Yeah.
So I've mentally been able to. I feel like I'm mentally more. I don't know, with it.
You don't kind of seek validation.
I don't think so. I don't like people's. If I care about someone, their opinion matters to me.
Yeah.
And if they have input, that's fine.
So like online when people can't write crazy comments on you and you just flip out on them or you feel
No, I
like
don't
they're
care.
stressing you out.
No,
It's such a
I do
peaceful
not care
place to
at
be.
all. Yeah.
It's a peaceful
someone could
place.
say you're the ugliest person in the world. I'd say okay, thanks, because I know deep down what
You
I'm
know,
like.
yeah.
I know who I am,
Yeah.
and I know that this person is just projecting. They're clearly not happy with something in their life, so that's why they're
True.
putting it out into the world. It's going to come back to them. So
True. And then
Yeah.
now if you compare like I think the American culture is a little bit different because like even I think with the foods that they eat and I think that also just affects in general like just weight and staying in shape and everything. Like would you say like growing up in England and even like now how you just like take care of your health and what you eat, it's important for you to like maintain maybe a certain kind of physique.
I know America is definitely everything was fast food, deep
Terrible.
fried, awful. Like, 'cause I
Big.
went there and the portions are like this.
Yeah.
Everything's oily.
Yeah.
You just feel like you're gonna throw up every time.
Crazy
you eat.
sugar,
Yeah.
crazy oily.
Yeah.
And
Like it's really bad. England, obviously, you can go and get KFC and stuff like that, which is not healthy,
Yeah.
very oily. But I think most foods are okay. Obviously, there's a lot of chemicals in foods in England.
Yeah.
That's what I do not like about the country.
Because now if you come here, you have like a lot of organic foods,
Yeah,
right?
natural foods. That's
Yeah.
what I want. I don't want to be putting chemicals into my body
Mm.
because they just want the products to last longer so people can buy them so they don't lose money.
I think you also kind of feel like when you eat something, let's say the fast food, especially if you're used to working out, you feel kind of lazy,
Slow.
you feel sick, slow, all those things. It kind of like just makes you feel a bit weird. So
Yeah.
I think I understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, it definitely makes you feel not very good within yourself, does it? So, yeah.
So what's your breakfast like, lunch and dinner? If you were to pick the meals to have, because you also now you have to put into consideration if you're working out.
Yeah.
I mean, the biggest challenge is always like also like the diet part.
Yeah, because it's
'Cause
like
otherwise-
80% diet.
Yeah, because
20%
otherwise it would
training.
be like zero work, what you're doing.
Yeah. So, because I usually have boxing quite early, I usually wake up at 5:30 or 6.
5:30?
Yeah, just so I can
Why?
eat. Because I don't want to eat too close to boxing. I'll feel sick. It's too intense.
Okay. Boxing, okay. 5:30.
Yeah. So I eat. Usually I'll have porridge with apple, honey, cinnamon. Have that in the morning. Make sure I drink quite a lot of water. Then I might go back to sleep for an hour or two. The food will go down. Then I can get ready, train.
That's after the boxing or before the boxing?
I eat and then sleep and then have boxing.
Wait, you wake up to eat
Yeah.
and
I wake
then
up to
sleep?
eat and then sleep. So that my food goes
This
down.
is interesting. Hold on. Why? I've never heard of that. Or is that something you picked up from soccer practice?
No, I know when I have football, I have to eat 2 hours before, at least 2 hours before I train.
Before the game?
Yeah, or I have a game because otherwise I feel sick.
What?
Because my food doesn't digest quick enough.
Wait, is that normal or this is
I
just
don't
what
think it's
works
that normal.
for you?
I know a few people that are like that, but it works for me.
Okay.
So yeah, I just
Wake up at 5.
Yeah.
And then you have the snack or whatever meal you
Yeah, have porridge.
Porridge
Yeah.
and apple.
Yeah.
And the mix of like all the other things that you've said.
Yeah.
At that 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then you go back and sleep.
Yeah. I go back to sleep for a couple of hours. Wake up again. Get ready for the gym.
Wake up at what time? 9, 8, 9?
9 usually. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Get ready for the gym.
Mm-hmm.
Have a session from usually 10 till 1.
10 to 1?
Yeah.
You're lying. You must be training for the army or secret service.
It's
Why would
because
you
I train
train
with
so
a
much?
professional boxer. That's why.
From 9. Wait, you said from 9, right?
10 till 1.
Okay,
is when,
10
Yeah.
to 1 p.m.
Yeah.
Non-stop, or it's just like,
Basically non-stop. It's a lot of fitness.
different drills?
Yeah, it depends what day it is. It will either be fitness-based or weights, or it just depends. And then every session we do, at the end, we do abs, and then we stretch properly.
Abs has to be like the toughest, right?
Yeah, but I like it.
Really?
I love it. I do it every day now without fail.
So now, when it comes to abs, do you do like sit-ups or what do you
Yeah,
do?
it depends. Usually like crunches, sit-ups, like toe touches, get medicine balls, do things with them, planks for 2 minutes. We do
Jeez.
planks and people kick your stomach,
Nah.
or they hit you with tires, or they hit you with sticks.
You know what? Send me back to the kitchen. I'll go cook food. I'll go cook. Gladly.
Yeah.
In fact,
So
I will counter the hunger for your mom's chapos every single day before I do that. Every single day. Oh, shit.
yeah.
That sounds like, but also I think one of the craziest things about like even working out, and I always try and explain to people, is the discipline. That's like the hardest thing to do. And it's like also like why I always tell people like at times I have to force myself to go and do my jog, or even if I don't feel like jogging, I'll just do like a walk. It's because I truly believe like if I'm able to wake up and do my jogs daily and everything else, there's nothing else that if I said I want to do, I won't be able to do.
Exactly. That's exactly what I go by. Just by, if people go through, it's because of motivation. Motivation runs out eventually.
True.
So you have to go by discipline. If you're not disciplined, you're not going to do things.
Yeah.
So.
And at times you don't even have like, let's say you don't have somebody to actually, because, let's say if you have a roommate can wake up in the morning and like, just wake you from your sleep. But if you're solo and you have to go for practice, you have to wake up, wash your face, and actually go to the gym. I'm telling you, it's not the easiest thing to do, but once you get used to it, even if you miss a day, you just feel like you deceived yourself.
Yeah,
You just feel
definitely.
bad.
Because you think, oh, I wasn't disciplined enough to do it that day.
True.
Yeah.
True.
I think waking up and eating is the hardest part of the day for me.
What? That would be the easiest for
No,
me.
because
Eating?
you have to, but you have to get yourself out of bed so early.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, it's so early, or if you haven't slept well and then you still are like, oh.
So what time do you sleep?
Depends. It really
Just-
depends.
If you still need to catch practice the next
Yeah.
day, I'm guessing you try and
I try to sleep at about 10.
10.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Sometimes it doesn't happen, obviously. You
Mm.
sleep later or you can't sleep nicely, stuff like that.
Do you sleep at times past midnight?
Sometimes. And then I regret it the next day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then also like another thing that I have to touch on is
Mm-hmm.
like just your social media content, because that's how like I bumped into your content and even like now had, of course, the pleasure to invite you to the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Like what does content mean to you? Like, is it something you prioritize on? Are you trying to figure it out? Would you want to scale it to a different level or something, storytelling?
Yeah.
I don't know, because like I could see through like your videos and then I'm like, yo, I think she can post more. She just chooses not to post more. So, you know.
Yeah, I definitely could post a lot more. I just don't prioritize it at all, which I think at some point it will come and I'll prioritize it and I'll start making videos and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But at the moment, I'm just like, oh, it's too much effort, I think, for me at the moment.
I think you would, I don't know how to put it, but especially with the different experiences and even with the easiest way, a lot of the people that you meet, you can stay in touch with them.
Yeah.
It would be through content.
Yeah.
Because like, let's say even if I did a piece of content with like, let's say, like now we're doing like the podcast, like now for the longest time, like now this would be like an experience we can always like talk about. And even if I wanted to call you for part 2,
Yeah.
I'd remind you, remember we talked about this, so how
Yeah.
did this change? How are you looking at things right now? So all those really different things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think like
But what's your take? Or what do you think? Or even maybe it's just not something you like and people and how you've seen other people.
yeah. I think when I go traveling again, I think I'll start making more content then. For now, I feel like because I've been here for 7 months.
7 is crazy.
Yeah.
7 is a lot.
I feel like I'm more just living my everyday life here. So it's harder to make content on things. I could have made content definitely.
Working out?
Yeah. I could have made content on working out or like places I've been, restaurants I've eaten at, things like that. I just lack the motivation to do it or the discipline to do it.
Discipline.
Yeah.
Discipline. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you can wake up and go to the gym and do all these
You can do
things,
anything.
I think like content would be the least of your problems.
Yeah.
Like even maybe if you decide and just do probably shorter videos.
Yeah.
If it's maybe just working out, like you say, today you can post on abs, tomorrow post on something.
Yeah.
Even the same way you've talked about like even food.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised on how you can connect with people in different ways, especially when you're talking about what you're experiencing, what you're going through.
That is true. And I think my lifestyle, people would like to follow along with it.
Yes.
Because I feel like I do quite interesting things.
A lot.
Not many people would just come to Kenya and live here for 7 months.
Nope. Nope.
So, yeah, I think people would like
You
to
wouldn't
follow.
you wouldn't pay me to come to Kenya if I have free medical cover and free school fees
Yeah.
in England. I wouldn't. No
Yeah.
way. So also like another thing, of course, the tattoos. We have to talk about the tattoos
Yeah.
as we're wrapping it up because I can see like, we've touched on a lot, but I also want to save like something else for part 2. Hopefully we'll get to do like a part 2.
Yeah. As long as it's before I leave or next time I come back.
Oh, wait. Hold on. When are you leaving?
July. Like end of July.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a
I need to go and see people.
It's a good thing I caught you at the right
Yeah,
time. But
you did.
anyway, even this episode is gonna like come out like way much
Yeah.
later.
So it'll probably be after.
Yeah, but you're gonna
Yeah.
come back.
I'll definitely come back. Yeah.
Okay, then that's cool. We can still do
next
like
time.
a part 2 when you come next time.
Yeah.
So of course, let's touch on the tattoos as
Yeah.
well.
Okay.
So the tattoos, because also like I noticed like a lot of people who travel, tattoos, they kind of get tattoos in the different places they travel to kind of get like
Memories of.
memories or something of the sort. So how did you start with your tattoos and what do they mean? Because they seem very...
Yeah, I have interesting tattoos, I think.
Yeah.
This is the first tattoo I got. It says blessed.
Blessed.
Because I feel like I've got a very blessed life in general to be able to do what I do.
Yeah.
And then I'm very grateful for everything that I've had, every opportunity I get, things like that. So I just think, just a reminder that I should feel blessed all the time.
Yeah, especially when it's like, you know...
Yeah, right
Wait,
there.
this was your first one, right?
Yeah.
You didn't... Okay, how... Because I'm thinking like even if I was to get like a fast tattoo, I would put it somewhere where it's hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. So what made you to just go with like, you know...
I don't know. I feel like it's a very interesting place to put it. So I was like, let me just do it there because I'll see it.
Yeah.
It will remind me. And I was like, and it's just quite a nice placement. It's kind of like having a watch on your hand.
True.
So, and tattoo, like if I have bracelets on, you can't see it so much.
Yeah, that's true.
It gets covered.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the first one.
The first one.
And then on the same day.
Where did you get it?
In England. All of these are from England, except for one.
Okay.
And the one that I have that's not from England's covered here.
Here.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, you don't get to see that.
I got this the same day. This one.
What's that?
It's mountains, lightning, and birds.
I see the birds, and then are these trees?
These are the lightning that's coming down.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then mountains.
Yeah.
And what does the circle kind of like 2 circles represent? Because it's in like one circle and another circle at the bottom.
I think it's just, I basically got it because it's like saying you're going to have hard times in your life. You're going to have mountains to climb, things like that. There's going to be bad days. There's going to be lightning. Issues are going to come up, things like that. And then this is like the 2 birds flying through. You've just got to go with the flow.
Okay.
And explore.
And then going down.
Life
starts
outside
your
your comfort
back
zone.
to the mic. Life starts outside your comfort. That's very true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
I feel like when you step out of your comfort zones, when you actually start to learn. That's when you start to learn about cultures, religion, people's lives. You get wisdom when you step out of your comfort zone.
True.
And then I've just got like lines to link it all up. Hand, that hasn't got much meaning. I just think...
Don't tell me you just got a hand tattoo.
Yeah,
no
kind
meaning.
of.
No way.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
And then this is...
what's that?
A Greek god head.
Does he have anything that he represents?
Stoicism, which is a religion, which I find interesting.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Are we going to touch on that? Because that would be like probably... Okay, no, that will save for part 2.
Yeah, we can say that for part 2.
Part 2.
But yeah, that, I like the look of it as well. And then I have starve the ego, feed the soul.
Starve the ego, feed the soul. What does that mean?
Basically, I think everyone lives through their ego. They do things for other people's validation. They're not living true to who they are.
Actually true.
Yeah. And if you live through your soul, you're doing things that are best for you. You want to help people. You want to give love. Like, love is everywhere.
Yeah.
So you should just be living through love and not through hate or anything like that. So
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
This one.
Yeah.
It says protect your energy.
It's like written.
Yeah.
Protect your energy.
Yeah. So I just think...
So this one, you said you didn't get it in England,
I got this one in Portugal.
Portugal.
I went on a little football.
Wait, you actually look Portuguese.
I know a lot of people think I'm Portuguese or Spanish.
Yeah. Portuguese a lot.
Yeah.
Especially like, because I think hair looks Portuguese.
Yeah.
Eyes look Portuguese.
And I'm not so white.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even the lighting wasn't that. Okay, still hold on. Yeah, the lighting is good. It's not as crazy because at times, like even with this lighting, you could tell because you would look completely white on video.
Like this.
So you have like more of a tan. Yeah, actually would have looked like, that's true. Yeah. So you have like a bit of a tan. So is that a natural, like just your skin tone?
Yeah, I think this is, obviously if I'm in England, I get pale.
Oh, because of the weather.
Because there's no sun. But I think this is like my natural colour. My dad's quite tan and my mum's they're both quite tanned, so.
But they're both from England?
Yeah. I think so. I haven't actually looked into my
family
family
done like
tree.
the DNA kind of thing. You should.
Yeah, I should.
You should. I think it will give you like some interesting results that you'll be like, what? I didn't even know this.
And some people think I'm Italian because of the dark hair.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say English at all. Yeah. That's why I was like, you know what? I don't want to ask. Let I get to the podcast so that I can get to it. Okay, now, because I know we've talked like, also like just about like a lot of things. We're now, maybe I can squeeze in. Always talk about health,
Yep.
wealth,
Yep.
which we've talked about,
Yep.
right? Love,
Mm-hmm.
we haven't. Happiness, we haven't.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so now, experiencing, now this is something that I also asked like another, I think it was a TikToker or something.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, like we're all growing old, like as we just, adulting is just funny once you get probably like past 22, like reality starts checking in differently.
Mm-hmm.
And even for women, I must say probably it comes even earlier,
Yeah.
right? So like, do you ever think about like, because I'm guessing just traveling in different places, are you even able to like
Have relationships.
like meet someone and just even create something that's meaningful?
Yeah. Not really, to be honest. Like you meet people when you're traveling and stuff like that, and you form close bonds with them, then you have to part ways.
Yes.
Yeah. And it just happens.
Wait, listen, don't say it just happens. No, it doesn't just happen. But where does that put you? Like, it just even like your state of mind? Because I guess like even for a lot of people, even I think that's one of the biggest factors that would make them not travel.
Yeah.
Because they've already have a bond with someone.
Mm-hmm.
And let's say even if I want to travel somewhere, let's say even if I had a budget for myself to go somewhere and I have a girlfriend, she'd be like, yo, why would you travel and just leave me behind alone?
Yeah.
So even if I had the money, I would feel compelled to like just stay behind.
But I think that's the issue with everyone, is that people, if you want to travel and that's what you want to do with your life, and you've got a girlfriend, do you then not travel and do what you want to do with your life because of this one person?
So your advice would be like, I just break up with her.
Or
because let's say right now, like hypothetically, I'm in a situation right now.
Yeah.
So should I just leave her and
it
travel?
It depends how happy you are. If she can travel with you, you can travel with her.
Hey, listen, the thing is already we're on a budget here, right?
Can she not pay for herself?
I will touch on that, especially now that you've brought that up. Here's the thing. I'm thinking how things work like in Kenya. If I'm going on a trip, I'm paying for my girlfriend's trip expenses as well.
Yeah.
Isn't that the same case in England?
Not really.
What?
Like, it depends on people's mindsets, I think.
But in general, how is it like?
If you go for a meal, it's likely that the man will pay. But then if you're in a relationship and you both understand each other's financial stabilities, then you maybe go half and half. It depends on people's earnings.
So you won't make the guy or your partner feel any less just because they haven't provided that?
No.
Really?
No. I think with some girls, they expect things to get paid for, which is completely fine. Like, if that's what they want, that's fine. But with me, because I'm used to paying for my own things, and I've grown up paying for my own things since I've been 14, I don't really care. I can pay for my own things, and that's enough for me.
Hey guys, I told you, we need to move countries. You see? You see? Oh, wait. Maybe you should get a third opinion here. What do you think? Best friend, what do you think? What's your opinion? What's your opinion on this take?
I'm like the complete opposite to her.
This is what happens when people come from different backgrounds.
Yeah, so I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, even for me, it would be weird. So would you look at a guy the same way if like you were paying half of this stuff?
Me?
Yeah.
You would not even get the chance to talk to me if you can't afford my lifestyle.
Now you see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm saying. Like, even in general, I would be like, I would feel compelled not to travel because now I'm like, okay, because I don't think I'll have probably until I have enough for myself and my partner.
Yeah.
That's when then maybe I should travel. Then that would make me not travel as much as I would want to.
But I think that you can still travel by yourself. You don't have to go. If you can't afford for your partner and your dream is to travel, just travel. As long as she understands that you value like travel. You know what I mean?
So even if it's, let's say I travel for like 2 months.
Yeah, go on. You're living your life. And then
no way a Kenyan woman is letting you travel for 2 months. How? 2 months?
I think it's all based on like healthy relationships.
Yeah,
if you have a healthy relationship with your partner, you're not gonna be like sad that they're leaving you. Oh, you're leaving me. It's more like, oh, you're living your life. You're getting to see let's say, for example, I don't want to travel like that as much as you do. And when I met you, you wanted to travel.
Yeah.
So go crazy.
So you would understand. Okay, that's also like, that makes sense.
As long as there's
relationship,
loyalty
and
respect.
compromise.
And compromise.
Yeah.
But then also, again, like, do long distance relationships work?
I think they can.
Yeah.
Depending on how healthy you are.
When was the last time you were in a relationship? Because you travel a lot.
A couple of years ago, yeah.
So does that strain the relationship, especially because now you're moving? Because now we're talking about someone with that experience.
Yeah. It can strain the relationship.
It can.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And for someone like me who wants to travel continuously, it's hard to maintain a relationship.
It's kind of hard, right?
Yeah, but I think if someone wants to travel, say you're happy in Nairobi, but you want to travel a couple of months every year, I think that would be fine. Because you'll come back, you'll still be with the same person. So.
Yeah, because I'm not moving to a whole different country for a very long time.
Yeah.
So also, like, in that case, like, is that something that also just concerns you maybe? Or you don't really care about?
I don't really care.
What?
No, I don't really care. What my priority is traveling, exploring, learning about culture, religion. And then if I want to settle down at some point and have kids, then I will. But for now,
it's not for now.
No. For now, I don't care.
Okay. Also, like, if I was to ask, like, now what I've noticed, like, let's say with just generally my friends, let's say in Kenya and some, let's say women in general that I've had on the podcast, it's like right now nobody's in a hurry to, like, have kids and settle down. Everybody's like, I need to live my best life first before I get locked down.
Yeah.
That's kind of like what it's described as, like, it's lock you down.
Yeah.
But is that something that's different, like, from where you grew up, like in England? Are people like fast to settle down, marry your high school sweetheart with, like, maybe after prom or something, or it's just how is it like?
It depends on who you are and what your background is, really.
Like when you look at your friends in general.
My
also,
friends.
If you look at your friends,
most
people
of my friends, they are not looking at settling down.
Really?
Yeah, in their like about 20s, early 20s, most of them are just chilling. They're just living their life for now. Some people I know are married. Some people I know have had kids. Like I play football with a lot of people that have had kids.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I guess it just depends on what people want from their life.
What do you think that's the case? I think just if I was to ask, like, your opinion compared to, like, a while back, probably like your parents did it like way much early. Even my parents did it way much early. Early 20s, they're already like, on the road to like the second kid or something.
Definitely. I think people back then, I feel like most people are like, oh, I just have to have a kid, get married, get a job, work 9 to 5 to pay for this, and then we'll all die. I think that's what everyone was kind of brainwashed to thinking they had to do. It was like the only pathway that you could follow.
True.
Now I think people are more, they're like, I don't need to do anything. I'll do what I want to do and I'll follow what I want to follow. And if something comes, it comes. I feel like people are more laid back now.
Yeah.
And they're more chill with what happens. Obviously, if your priority is to have kids, you're going to have kids at a young age anyway.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay, also like another thing I would touch on, I know I keep saying that, we'll wrap it up. Sorry, we'll wrap it up because just one door opens another one and another one. Or what's your take on like just gender roles in general? Like even let's say in England, how does it work? Like are people now looking at, especially now when you talk about like the 50-50 thing, I think that's also very common in Europe and something that I noticed when, which country was it? Was I in Amsterdam? I think. Somebody was just explaining it to me, like, here we're just okay with the 50-50 thing. You don't really need to provide everything for me. Like, but for I think somebody who comes from an African background, it's kind of hard, especially like even when you've grown in a household where, dad provides, he plays like that major role of father figure. And then like, of course, mom still, they can work if they want, they can do business if they want, but they're not like the sole provider. They do the 50-50. Like it's end of month, now we split the bills 50-50. Yeah. What's your take on that? And how's like the culture in England right now?
In England, it is more expected for men to pay.
Okay.
The man to take on the role of being the provider for that household.
Why are you doing the air quotes?
Because, I don't know, I don't agree with it necessarily. I think if, for example, if we were married and I earned more money than you, why is it okay for you to be paying the rent and the bills?
Hey, listen, that would be a good question for us to ask a Kenyan lady. Please. That's a very interesting question. What do you think?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, guys. I keep zoning out.
You see, like what she said, like she asked, like if she's making more money, why should she let me pay like a majority of the bills when she's capable of doing that?
Well, from my perspective, I'm only going to marry someone who's going to be working because I'm not going to be working.
Period.
Like growing up also as a cultured Arab, and you don't pay anything at all.
At all.
At all.
Oh my God. So somebody can't just be broke and talk to you. Let's start with that.
No, you can be, but then you have to be hardworking in order to provide my dream lifestyle and your dream lifestyle. You know what I mean? You have to be hardworking enough so that I know that you have an aim, you have a goal. You can't just be, because I'm also really business minded and I can make my own money. I know that for sure. So I don't need someone who's going to be lazy.
I agree.
So now I want to ask you, like, just even from your cultural background, right?
Yeah.
What would your, like, let's say, like, what role would you be comfortable, like, just playing in the house? Like, let's say I'm making sure, like, the bills, everything, anything expense-wise, I'm taking care of it. So, like, what role exactly would you say?
I would want to open a business with my partner.
Okay.
So that we have an empire together. So it's not you thinking that you're entitled to just paying the bills. It's our money. You know? But then I also don't enjoy doing house roles like that.
So not even cooking and cleaning for sure.
But you have
we'll have people who's going to clean and we have people who's going to be cooking. If I feel like cooking that day, I will cook. If I don't feel like, I don't want my man to feel like he's entitled for me to cook.
I want my woman probably to just cook for me. Can you imagine, like, if it's just some random woman is cooking for your man every other night?
She's not cooking for my man. She's cooking for us and the family, us and my family. I will raise the kids perfectly. I'm really good with kids. I'll raise them to have good discipline, good respect, everything.
Okay.
But then I don't want to be
like overworked with like house but I get that. So the nurturing part with the kid, and I think that's also like one of the most important things, like to understand, like even in a house, it's just, I think the most important thing to understand, it's about partnership. Like what am I good at? Let me focus on what I'll be good at. Like what are your strong points? So like, you know, even regardless of cultural backgrounds, you see, like you also come in with, like, you enjoy working. That's something that you actually enjoy. But, you know, also like if your partner says like this is what they're good at, you're actually open to having that discussion.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's all communication.
Yeah, and compromise.
Yeah.
And compromise.
Because, for example, like if let's say my said husband comes home really tired and let's say we don't have a house help to cook.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, like I'm really hungry. And I'm like, same. And he can be like, but I don't feel like cooking. Do you want to order? And he's like, no, I don't feel like ordering.
Yeah.
Like can we cook together? You know what I mean? Because I don't feel like doing it. But if it's like a partnership instead of entitlement.
So this rich man that you've married, you want him to come in and also just go straight to the kitchen?
Yeah, be humble. What the hell? Yeah, be humble.
Now,
cook. If I say,
now you just sound like a bully. First of all, let's just start with that.
I'm not a bully.
There is no way a wealthy man who has just worked.
What are you working for? If you're wealthy enough to maintain my lifestyle, you're just making yes, no. That's all you have to do. And I will also be owning my own businesses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I expect my husband to be there for me when I'm also not there for him. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be 50-50.
Yeah.
It can be 70-30, 80-20, 20-20. But then you just have to put in effort.
Yeah.
Do you agree
with
if I'm
that?
like, oh, I'm so hungry. Can you please make for me eggs? I expect you to be like, oh, maybe I'm not feeling like it, but I can. How about like I make you this type of eggs, which is maybe less time.
After you've described those chapatis, I would demand to have those chapatis if I want. You're the one who described how good those chapatis are. Like, yo, my mom makes this. So I expect you to have adapted and know how to just whip them up. But, it's
my
just...
mom makes, not me.
No, but I'm just saying in general also, like, I think it's good to have that. Of course, times have changed.
Yeah.
Be able to have that discussion. But what I normally say for my case, yes, I know how to cook and everything.
Yeah.
But I would want to be able to just like, especially like when I start a family, I wouldn't want to be in the kitchen, even if it's assisting. But anything else that somebody wants in that family, they'll get. I'll make sure they get.
Yeah.
So I'll just make sure that's like also like kind of like a compromise.
Yeah.
Like I'll just tell you like, anything you want, trust me, I got you covered.
Yeah.
But please don't tell me to kanda chapos like me in the kitchen. I'm not doing that.
I feel like, sorry.
I was just going to say, I think that's understandable as long as it's not too much strain on your wife.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
And I feel like everybody can get that type of partner that they want. You can get someone who's going to be fine with that. And I can get someone who's going to be fine with that too. You know what I mean? And other people who have like some funny ways of like their relationships going on.
What are these funny ways?
No, some people just have like really funny.
Some funny dynamics.
Yes, but that works for them. What works for someone works just for them.
Yeah,
it doesn't have to work for everyone.
Okay, makes sense. Yeah. Makes sense. Fair enough. Fair enough. At least just come to some compromise somewhere in the middle. Okay, so now I definitely think I would want us to go on, but let me just save everything else for just part 2.
Yeah.
Because we can always do this again. We've already clocked 1 hour, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
What did you think of the podcast? Both of you,
good.
What did you think?
Very good. I enjoyed it. It feels like a very good conversation, which just carries on. We could probably talk for another 2 hours.
Yes, that's what I'm scared of, because I'm like, what? Let me just hold it and,
We've already gone over the mark, so.
Oh, yeah. But also, like, just, in general, I hope, you've gotten inspired, like, just within the conversation to look at things differently, especially for content. I think you should do more content because you have a very interesting life, and you will even inspire probably people back at home who don't enjoy traveling to have reasons to, look over like maybe stereotypes they've thought about Africa, and they can actually just come and have different experiences.
Definitely. As well. I think there's a lot of stereotypes based on Africa.
Oh my God, it's insane.
Yeah. Even like through family and friends. Like everyone's scared.
Really?
Very scared.
Are you scared of coming to Africa?
Me?
No.
Oh, them.
Friends and people who've just never traveled.
Like everyone.
What do they think is going to happen?
I don't know.
Diseases, maybe?
Yeah. And it's crazy, like coming from a Kenyan, how people actually think that I go to school with an elephant.
Yeah.
That is
come on, that's ridiculous.
No,
an elephant.
White people believe.
They're so ignorant that
elephant.
Yeah.
Like I can like, is it safe to go to school? What do you mean?
They're like, are you gonna get eaten by a lion on the way? Or?
No, but to be fair, like a few weeks ago we had some lions on the loose around this area. So
eating dogs. But still.
Yeah. That's
like I could get hit by a car. There's more chance of me getting hit by a car than getting eaten by a lion.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But they're so ignorant. Yeah. It's insane.
That's true.
And like people don't think there's Wi-Fi. Like people are like, oh, is there even like, do they have fast food? Like, do they have like it's just crazy.
Yeah. I should tell them what we're drinking on the podcast. Hey, listen, we're good.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. But I think also just breaking those stereotypes comes from people who are traveling. Yeah. And they can share their experiences. So at times it's not just even like just to get caught up with the social media thing, but also just to educate people who are close to you.
Yeah.
Because people who are strangers, they don't know you. But people who are close to you, they might have a whole different perspective and get inspired differently.
Definitely. Like my family now, obviously, I speak to them quite often. Yeah. So they understand that Kenya is a nice place to go. It's not dangerous. You're not going to die if you come here. Like before I came, I had to go and get jabs to come to Kenya.
Yeah.
And the doctor was like, be careful. Like you might die of this. This could kill you. You're going to get yellow fever. You're going to get malaria. If you get malaria, you're going to die. And
oh my God, it's crazy how everyone's so scared of
You're
malaria.
going to die.
Yeah, they say if you get malaria, there's no cure, you're dying.
Have you ever gotten malaria?
No, even if I did, are you asking me?
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time, but even if I did, I probably took like 2 tablets and I was
and
okay.
you're fine,
Like it's never been that serious. It's never been life-threatening.
And then the lady was stressing to me.
Yeah.
Like she might as well have been on her hands and knees.
Like, please just
don't
be
go to
careful.
Kenya.
What?
Yeah, like please, it's so dangerous. Like the government recommends you don't go to Africa. Like this. And I'm like, I've been before.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
I know people that have had malaria. They haven't died.
Yeah.
They just take a tablet, they're fine. Like you guys brainwash people to think that it's so bad and it's so dangerous when it's not.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And I think that's why, like, when I'm saying, like, even when you're doing content and I seeing you with like locals, forget like being in the city, like in the outskirts somewhere. I'm like, those are people who are actually showing other people out there like you can actually just come and chill. This place is just nice.
Yeah.
And even the foods that you eat when in those places, not too spicy, not too greasy.
Yeah.
Like the foods are really
Exactly.
nice.
And even on Christmas Day, we just went to our friend's house, the one that I built.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
we just went
really?
to his house and we just had food with them there, him and his family.
What?
Yeah. And we just chilled with them for the day.
That's nice.
Like it's just nice to, I think, be open.
But how does that make you feel, like when you're experiencing such things that are very different from what
obviously
people live like in the West?
Obviously grateful, but then I feel like people here are they're more happy, like with little.
Yeah.
Like I feel like when I'm back at home, everyone just seems so depressed, even if they have money. If they have money or they don't have money.
Oh, it's still not.
Yeah,
they're still
no one's
not getting
happy.
them to enjoy the money that you make.
Because they just work too much, or they're not happy. We don't have nannies in England, so you look after your kids full time.
Plus, I hear even if you could afford, it's crazy expensive that you can't.
Yeah, like insane amounts. So unless you're rich, you're looking after your kids full time. You don't have time to spend with your husband.
So
You know what I mean?
Put that in, maybe balancing with a bit of work on the side.
I think people here, obviously, people live in communities more.
Yeah.
They spend time with family. They spend time with friends. People help you raise your kids, as they say. It takes a village to raise a kid. So I think here, people are more content with little, with less.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, of course, not everyone. But of course, I get what you're saying. And also, you have to understand, like, what I've been told with people who live in some different countries, like, you see how we can casually, like, even, let's say, plan a podcast session. In most countries, you can't just do that. It's not easy to just get somebody to, like, are you free today?
Yeah.
The same way I was telling you, like, okay, which day should we work with? It's kind of like extremely hard to just get somebody to.
Yeah. And I think if you ask me in England when we can do one, I'd be so busy.
Yeah.
I'd say I don't even know if I can.
Yeah. Almost impossible. Okay, get you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now we have to wrap it up. For sure.
Yeah, it's nearly been 2 hours.
Now, tell people where they can find you, what else you have going on, if you have anything else they should look out for.
You can find me on Instagram and TikTok. They're both Teyla Jane. You can link it because spelling my name's not easy.
For sure. I'll definitely put it on the links.
But I just post content sometimes. I should get into it more maybe. I post on Instagram sometimes. I don't do much else. Maybe one day you'll see me on big podcasts.
Hey, listen.
I think one day I'll be doing speeches and things like that. So you'll see, you can look back at this and see.
For sure. Yeah. And then also, like, maybe for parting shot, if you can give people, like, just who are trying to get into travel or they're still hesitant, like, what advice would you have for them? Like, both locally, internationally, people who just want to get into travel, but it's so difficult for them, especially, and put into consideration the way you've said, like, when you travel, you don't necessarily have to go and stay in high-end resorts. You can just book something that's super minimal and they still enjoy those experiences. Like, what advice would you have for people to just...
I think obviously it depends on where you're from, your background, your money, things like that. Obviously it's harder for some people, and some people have privileges that other people don't have.
Okay.
Passports, things like that, money, things like that. But I think if it's fear that's holding you back, don't let something like that hold you back, because you'll look back when you're old and you'll want memories over money. Money is going to go. When you die, you don't take your money with you, do you?
True.
But when you get older, you're going to remember your memories. You're going to tell them to your kids, your grandkids, things like that. So I think just take that step. Even if you're uncomfortable, step out your comfort zone. Just take it as it comes. don't think too far into the future. Don't think about the past. Just live in the present and just exist and see where life takes you, because everything works out eventually.
Hey. Thank you for that. Oh, now one more thing. Just one more thing. I've just remembered one more thing. Okay, coming from England, is there anywhere that you need to apply for a visa to go?
Yeah.
Like where?
I applied for a visa to come here.
Come on now.
I did.
You need a visa to come to Kenya?
I needed a visa to come to Kenya. Yeah.
Hey, come on. Hold on. What are we talking about? What kind of government do we have? What's going on with our government right now? What's going on? Wait, but okay. What are the, I think, let me reframe that, right? What are the visa qualifications?
Obviously, it's a lot easier for people that come from European countries.
What would make you, okay, let me reframe it again. What would make you get denied a visa when you're coming to Kenya?
If I have criminal charges. So if I've assaulted someone.
Okay. Oh, that would stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
It stops you coming to quite a few countries.
Okay.
They just do a background check to see if you have been involved in law cases or lawsuits or anything to do with aggression.
Of course, crime.
Yeah, crime, things like that.
Okay, that's reasonable.
I think there's not too much that stops you from getting. Yeah.
Do they ask for your bank statement when you come to? What?
No, I've not been asked for my bank statement before. No.
Oh, sheesh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know you do have to. If I was going to go to Australia.
Yeah.
And in Australia they ask for a bank statement. You have to have a certain amount of money in your bank.
Do you remember how much?
I think maybe £2,000.
Only?
Yeah, maybe.
Imagine us going to the UK. You have to have some shit like.
Yeah, it has to be
2 million.
Yeah. Actually, you have to have, even if it's not 2 million, assets that are close to that.
Yeah.
And also, like, probably consistently, is it like $5,000 in your account?
Yeah, and the job offers and stuff like that. You have to have job offers.
Actually, for us, it's almost like they're just telling you, look, just sit your
Yeah,
ass in your country where you're going.
Yeah.
So
basically. Yeah, it is like that. And it's crazy because I've been looking at like friends to come over to the country and I'm like, what the hell? They think that everyone just wants to come to England and hide and stay there.
Yeah.
But people don't want to do that.
No.
Because the lifestyle there is not actually great.
You can't even, how will you even manage, first of all? Plus, imagine if you're not in the system, so you're not getting the benefits there anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Plus, the weather is horrible.
Yeah. Like,
no way.
People don't even want to go and live there, but they just think everyone wants to migrate there. And that's why they're so against everyone coming, which is crazy.
No, I would.
So crazy.
I love Kenya, first of all. And I think, like, as long as you're able to sustain yourself with some sort of income, you can probably, of course, it's not easy to apply for visas. Just go travel, experience. But I'd always want to come back to Kenya. I don't think I've thought of moving anywhere else. Even if I was crazy rich, I think I would still prefer to be in Kenya.
Yeah.
Because you can always visit and come back.
Yeah.
So why not?
And I think I would keep coming back to Kenya. I'd rather come back to Kenya than go back to England. If my family were in Kenya, I wouldn't be going to England.
At all?
No, I wouldn't. Because why?
There's no reason for you to be there.
I can go somewhere else and get what I need there. So why would I go back there?
Okay. I think for us, just the visa process is what's kind of tricky. But once you get in a certain threshold of a certain income, I think you're more open to move around freely. Yeah. What about, like, for you guys going to somewhere like the States? Is it easy or is it hard?
Going to America?
Yeah.
When I went, I was quite young. So I'm not sure, but I don't think it's hard.
Really?
I think if you're going on holiday, obviously it's quite easy. But getting a job, I don't know. I think if you have some form of qualifications, you'll be fine.
But, like, just if you're trying to go there, I mean, bank statements or...
I don't think so.
Well, let's end the podcast on that sad note. Let's finish it.
Yeah.
No, but that's good. That's good also.
Yeah.
So till next time, guys. Till next time. Yeah. The Kisscapades podcast is your gateway to holistic growth and personal transformation. Together we'll unlock the secrets to living a life of health, wealth, love, and happiness. So make sure to tune in every week and join us as we explore the essence of what it means to truly thrive. And lastly, show us some love and support in our social media platforms from Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, basically all the social media platforms that, support podcasting will definitely be there. Even with the short clips and reels, you can find us there. And lastly, don't be shy with feedback, suggestions, or any questions that you might have in regards to the episodes or our podcast. It's the Kisscapades Podcast. Goodbye.